Welcome to Jacksonville, Alabama, a hidden gem a few miles from the border of Georgia and home to the Gamecocks of Jacksonville State, where these fans are fired up for this showdown about to play out on Burgess Snow Field. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. As we'll see, the Delaware Blue Hens taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm the Blue Hens will kick it off to get us underway. Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Jacksonville State's offense will get the first possession of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on other success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Leaves it with the back. Nice move. Made him miss again. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gamecocks are on the move. Got a man. It's Rex Steiner. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Send the tight end in motion. They'll run play action. Grab behind the line. It's Paul. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going for 6. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10-15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They go 83 yards on the drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Blue Hens offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need him.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock. It would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. This defense making a big play, putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Brown will throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man down the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
That's a first down for the offense.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his tight end. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll.
Second down.
Gives it on the option. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10.
8-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
They'll give it to him again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up second down.
Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's LeBoy. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Brown wants to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Absolutely perfect. Now the lead is down to 11. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. Sam Houston is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UTEP. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Now on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Running into the open space. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And first down for the offense.
On the run, it's Silver. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quick pass on the fly motion. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've come to the break, and Jacksonville State has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Blue Hens racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking for a gap. It's Silver. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Tough, determined run. Gets it down to the 12. And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Brown wants to pass. Pressure coming. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Use the play fake, now to throw. Might be looking to run. Diving for the goal line, and the ball's knocked free.
And what a great play by the defense. With their backs against the wall, they create the fumble and then jump on it in their own end zone for the touchback.
They go to the ground. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
First down for the offense.
Quick completion to the right. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
Tackle on the play at the 31-yard line.
Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Line getting set on 2nd down. The play action fake. Fires complete on the crosser. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Brown will throw it. He's going for the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Ready to try the point after.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Finds a man on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Might as well stick with him. Powers through the defender. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Baldwin. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. He'll do it himself. Look out, he's got room. Got the 1st down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gamecocks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
2nd down coming up.
To the air, it's Wimsatt. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Smashes it between the uprights. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll bring it out. It's Kelly. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Get it out on the screen. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. At the 40, there he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. Got a little space. Didn't pick up a lot there, but he does get out of bounds, and we are at the 2-minute timeout. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, they're after him. Oh, it's a fumble. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Breaks into the open. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Kelly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Find space on the right. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. They're going to run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Brown wants to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Floating away. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. The official says no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Paul. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the 1st. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Jacksonville for an entertaining first half than you? And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and Even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's head back to the guys at JSU Stadium.
And the Gamecocks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. He's past the 30. Still running at the 40. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Blue Hens moving quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Brown will throw it. Flips it out on the screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. And that ball is live in the backfield. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Using his legs, it's Williamson. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
And the Blue Hens now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Tight end finds a soft spot. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Blue Hens decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead now.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few
There he goes! And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for room. It's Paul. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Pocket breaking down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Throws to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. They'll run it from the gun. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. To the air, it's Wimsatt. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Paul. Down at the 1, a terrific run after the throw and catch.
This quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tight end now in motion, trying to pound their way in. And again, he gets nothing. This defense is not giving up anything on the goal line. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Sam Houston is currently up big right now. I got to think Huntsville, Texas is ready to party long into the night. They're up by 24 over UTEP. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt. And
he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
And the Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the ground with the back. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's knocked down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Gonna take a shot. He's got it down the left side. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Good enough for a first down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
At the 30-yard line. First down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Patterson. Oh, he got loose. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And first down for the offense.
Zings it complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
By the receiver.
And the Blue Hens didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Touchdown, Blue Hens! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. They'll try to blast their way in. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt.
Sets a kickoff.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to... And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Wimsatt. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Defensively, you got them backed up. There's two options that they're going to do. They're going to run the football and be conservative, or they're going to try to take shots down the field. They tried to take a shot. Defense was ready. Nice pass rush. Way to get to the QB and get after that sucker.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll give it to the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt, wants to make a play. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Makes the catch. It's Patterson. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The pull and throw off the RPO. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And that's good enough for first down.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Blue Hens now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
5-yard line.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Delaware! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Up by 1, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. Slams ahead. Hard-hitting tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. Grabbed in the middle, it's Reckstein. Turning it on! They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. Quarterback adapting. Keeps it and gets past the chains. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Handoff to the lone back. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying play action. The short hands, it's Williamson. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And that's a first down.
Gonna run it. It's Paul. Stopped in the backfield. He's gonna lose 3 yards on the play.
Second down.
The Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They want that clock to run. And they not only knocked him down behind the line, they also put him back under the century mark for the day. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They go to the counter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Brown will throw it. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Petway. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Here's a heat. Slings it downfield. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man on the right. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top.
Offense facing 4th down.
On 4th down, going to the air. Fires to the right. It's caught. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And that's a first down.
To the air on first down. The offense coughs it up. And the offense gets the ball back. How lucky are they? 5 points of pressure. High and tight. Wants to throw. It's Wimsatt. Rushes on him.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.